What's going on, guys? Austin here, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the extra points week 7 booming and busting running backs. So my starts of the week, I'm going to say are Chase Edmonds and James Conner, for the simple reason that they are playing Houston, and I think they're going to be up. I think they're going to be up by a lot. And so, if you're kind of pressed, there's a lot of teams on a bye week this week. So if you're kind of pressed at the running back position, don't be afraid to start James Conner, and definitely start Chase Edmonds, who I think Chase Edmonds is having a better season. I can't remember. One of them is having a slightly better season, but either way, don't be afraid to start either of them. I'm going to say Chuba Hubbard against the New York Giants for somewhat of the same reason. I think they're going to be somewhat up, and it's going to be a pretty good offensive game. I think that he's going to get a few rushing touchdowns. Sam Darnold should be getting a lot of yards. He'll be getting rushing touchdowns against the Giants. That actually, I think, could end up being a good game if you don't pretend, or if you pretend like you don't care about the jerseys that they're wearing. I'm going to say D'Ernest Johnson on the Cleveland Browns against the Denver Broncos, for the simple fact that the Denver Broncos run defense can be had if you have the right running scheme. And let's be real here, Kevin Stefanski is the best run game coordinator in the NFL. With all due respect to Kyle Shanahan, it's Kevin Stefanski. I'm going to say Sony Michel versus Detroit. Obviously, you can start Darrell Henderson as well, but Sony Michel, because I think that the Rams are going to be up enough and a lot that they're going to end up using up Darrell Henderson's snap count. Not like he's on a snap count, but you want to keep your backs fresh. And Sony Michel is going to get some quality drives in. And then I'm also going to say Damian Harris versus the Jets for some of the same reasons, because I think that the Patriots are going to be up a bit, and the Jets, the run defense can be had. Their pass defense is actually pretty good, and so Damian Harris might be the game plan going into the game to start and to close it. I'm going to say you're going to want to sit Darrell Williams at Tennessee, because Tennessee, while they've been prone to giving up some big plays, they've got a good rush defense, and I don't think Kansas City wants to play around in this game, so I don't think he's going to get very many snaps at all. I'm going to say Alex Collins versus New Orleans, because he's just not going to reproduce what he did last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the New Orleans Saints have consistently had a very good run defense, just like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are going up against Damian Williams and the Chicago Bears. I don't think they're going to be in the game long enough for him to get quality rushes. And so the fact that Tampa Bay and New Orleans both have good run defenses, and these teams are probably going to be down, doesn't bode well for them. I'm going to say Jonathan Taylor at San Francisco, because I think San Francisco's run defense has been pretty underrated this year. And the Colts, they might not go to him. They might end up going to Marlon Mack or Nyheim Hines for, kind of change of pace receptions. Jonathan Taylor can receive, but that's definitely a little bit more of the Nyheim Hines factor right there. And then I'm going to say you're going to want to sit Michael Carter at New England, who Michael Carter's actually been making some pretty decent fantasy points this year. He's averaging like 9-10 points per game, which is pretty great if you've got him as like a middle end flex. But going up against the New England Patriots is never a good idea for really any player on the Jets. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching that video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And be on the lookout for our other videos, 5-Minute Fantasies, Week 7 wide receivers.